What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a title called Gatekeeper. This is the Eclipse prologue that they've got. You can actively join this playtest on Steam if you wanted to check the game on out. So what is Gatekeeper Eclipse? It's isometric top-down Risk of Rain 2. There's not a whole lot of differences. The only difference is instead of trying to preserve yourself like Risk of Rain 2 style, in this game you're defending like a bastion, like a bulwark, a wall. And your goal is to keep the HP on the wall as high as possible while you try to create absolutely destructive builds that are utterly ridiculous. I do have some thoughts about this game, having played it now for about an hour and a half. I do have some thoughts and some things that I think could be done a little bit better, could be telegraphed a little bit better, but by and large, I think the game feels good, it sounds good, it's fun to play. It just needs some reworking around the edges. And so anyways, Gatekeeper Eclipse. It's available down below. On top of that, you can also find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream, just in case you wanted to hang out live. As of right now, we've got the Aurora over here, which has a couple characters we can play. I haven't unlocked the second character yet. I've got the first character, which is the hybrid, where she's got like a pistol, or I don't know. This is an alien, all right? This alien here has a pistol that goes pa-chow, pa-chow. They shoot a big fireball. They've got a blink, and they've also got like I don't even really know what to call it. It's kind of like a throwing star that bounces around and hits a whole bunch of enemies. That's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and we will start the game off. Let's head to the landing. All right, so here we are. We have arrived in the fields, altitude field. I'm in a different spot now than I was the last one or two times that I checked the game out. What is this thing? $172, and we get the obelisk of distribution. What is that thing right there? Kill it. Kill it in the face. I hate it. It's aiming a giant gun at me. I want it to die. That thing is now dead. What is this thing over here? Is it just like a money farm? Oh, it is. It's giving me monies. Yay! All right, so let's wipe out a couple of these little guys over here. What is this thing? We've got 108. We get a obelisk of distribution. Let's try it. Obelisk of distribution. What you got for me? Blue pill makes me faster. And then this guy right here, it looks like we have 1% for each stack of this that we have. That apparently every single one of them gives us a 1% chance to stun the enemy when we hit them. Let's go ahead and shoot a fireball on over there to kill that guy. Do I have enough money to break that thing open yet? I do not. Okay, I'm going to focus on getting some mun-muns then. I need to go mine that obelisk thing a little bit more. I don't think I'm getting very much money from killing these guys. All right, you got... Here, just take that right there. There you go. I'm going to keep on mining this thing right here until I get enough coins to actively do something. I'm going to keep shooting it. I want all the money in the world. There we go. Throw that out to there. It's going to bounce around, do a little bit of damage. I'm going to fireball right there to kill all them off, although this big guy is still very much alive, unfortunately. Let's keep on shooting him. That little rollerball thing right there really wants to hurt me. This game does have fairly generous health regeneration, in case you were wondering. It's very, very similar to kind of Risk of Rain, where it's not too hard to get your health back. We've got another obelisk of distribution right there. We'll throw that out. I'm not really dealing too much damage. We do level up. You can see that at the bottom of the screen. Ritual Vessel. I don't know what either of those do. 10% chance to avoid damage whenever hit. Okay, I think I can live with that. That seems all right to me. I've been struck by a big, terrifying rock, unfortunately. There's another distribution thing over here. I'm going to go ahead and activate it. What do I have? I've got the Opal Eye, and I've got the Indicator. The Indicator gives us a chance to do double damage, which is really nice for taking down these big guys right here. There we go. Shoot that on out. Throw that thing at them. I'm going to keep kind of skimming around and seeing what I find. What does this thing do? It is a Obelisk of Curse. That feels like a bad idea to me, so I'm not going to do it. What is this over? Ow, I've been hit with a rock again. We got an adrenaline pill or a flash. Let's get another stack of flash. We now have a 2% chance to stun the enemy every time we fire our gun. It's not much, but I feel like if we can get that up to like a much higher percentage, it may work out for us. Either that or we just rely on having a much higher firing rate. That might also help accomplish the same goal. Another item right there. What do we have? I don't know what that is. Critical damage heals the wearer for 25 or for 2%. That's actually not that bad because we picked up that thing that makes us crit more frequently. This game is very, very difficult to play on the fly. You kind of have to like memorize the items. I kind of wish that the game gave you some form of downtime to sort of like peruse the items and figure out what it is that you want to have on your character. Alas, not the way that the game functions. Distribution node right there. I'm being pelted with rocks, obviously. Super fun there. I'm going to take whatever that is. The vertebral implant. Okay, so I got myself a new spine. Don't you just love it when you go out to Battle War and you get yourself a new, free, just really, really shiny spine? Such a great acquisition. Over here, we've got inertia, and we've got the ritual vessel. What does that do? Oh, yeah, it stacks. Okay. So we now heal a little bit more whenever we crit. Sounds good. Down goes that guy. We've actually got a little bit of breathing room now, kind of. Ping pong that thing around. There we go. Maybe fireball over there. Try to get rid of these big dudes. The attacks in this game are reasonably well telegraphed. What it really comes down to is how well can you pay attention to the screen while you're playing before they inevitably get you. Nuke those guys. Get a little bit more money. Grab a... Oh, I don't have enough for that item right there. Okay. I want you to die, please. Fireball! There we go. Fireball worked out. We'll grab another item right here. And what did I get? I've got a Rune of Rebound and Nomad's Stick. Chance to summon an energy projectile from one to another on hit. That's pretty good. I find that my most success... Out, big rock, right up my booty crack. I find that the... What am I looking at down here? What is it? Oh, okay. We've got another one of those things we can power up off of right there. Gotcha. I don't want to get hit by any more rocks, please. As a geologist, I have aligned myself with the power of the rock. What is this thing? The obelisk of support. I will consider lifting and supporting in a minute when I'm not having to, like, gun blast nonstop to stay alive. AoE right there. Maybe throw out my little... There we go. Perfect. Throw out my little spinny disc of death. There's a word for that. A chakram. There we go. I've been trying to think of that word now for like the entire last 5 minutes. That's why my commentary's been terrible, is because I couldn't remember what a chakram was called. Oh, good. There's guns and cannons and things all over the place. Can I have that, please? What is that? The Eternal Heart. Each hit gives you an HP. That's not bad considering how many ricochet shots we have right now. We have a lot of things trying to hurt us, though. There we go. Perfect. Lots of extra projectiles flying around, giving us some supplementary damage. I think there's another thingy over here. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. We've got another crit increaser, or we can get whatever the opal eye does. It increases our damage by 6. That's actually not terrible. I was hoping for attack speed, but attack damage is fine, too. Another distribution node. What do we have in here? We've got stuns. And we've got Protocol 1.0. On main attack, 5% chance to launch a projectile that deals 100% damage on hit. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, you almost got me right there. Luckily, my old man reflexes haven't died on me entirely. Now, let's see. Activate a totem? Sure. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be activating these. Like, I've got to activate, like, 3 of these, and then maybe it takes us to the defense portion of the game. I don't know. One time when I played the game, I was defending walls and stuff. The game is kind of esoteric and weird and unexplained, much in the exact same way that Risk of Rain 2 is and Risk of Rain 1 is, and so you kind of just figure it out as you go. I'm just going to keep shooting at things. I would love some fire speed, though. That would make me super happy. Like, if I could get my attack speed up, like, I don't know if there's, like, combat stimulants in this game like there is in Risk of Rain, where you get, like, the little syringes that you jam into your shoulder. Like, I wish that those were a thing, and I hope that they are a thing. But I don't know that they are a... Damn, this is getting kind of dangerous in here. There's, like, kind of, like, a lot of things flying around. Also, I just took a fireball to the scapula. I'm gonna need to see a specialist. Sir, can you not? Please don't shoot me with a death ray right now. I am not in the mood to be death rayed. Please stop it. Enemy density in this game is pretty good. Pretty satisfying, in all honesty. There's a lot of enemies a lot of the time that are trying to murder you. I'm going to throw out my chakram. There we go. And it looks like we've activated one beacon. That's given us a little bit of money for distribution nodes. Yellow Pill, and Protocol 1.0. I'm going to take Protocol 1.0. Now we have a 5% chance to spawn another projectile that does 200% damage. Over here we have another distribution node. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And it looks like we can take another Protocol or we can take some more crit. Considering that I heal on crit, I think I'm going to pick that up because we should be sitting at like 20% chance to crit now. Good, 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 good. More enemies down. What is that over there? It's flagging something for me along the edge of the screen. Sir, no. I demand that you quit it right now. Distribution node, give me something good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Red pill, vertebral... I'll take the adrenaline pill. It increases my damage, and I feel like damage is what we're kind of lacking right now. Should I even be fighting this guy right now? Is there any point? I don't know. He's dead now. Whatever. Let's go down this way, and we'll try to unlock yet another one of the totems. I think I got to activate all 3 of them. Distribution node. We'll go ahead and grab a new item. I can't remember what those 2 are. I've already forgotten because this game is absolutely mayhem, and it's causing my brain to stall up and not recall information. I'm just going to take Nomad Stick. Sure. Chance to summon a projectile. Good. That's anything that increases my damage output. I am a big fan of. Nomad Stick, you are my friend. Totem. Light it up for me, lighten the totem. Can't you see I've got a wall of fire that triggers my ire? Die, please. Thank you. Goodbye. Now we're just going to sit here and wait for the fireball, the balls of fire, to become inflamed and make me strong. Well, there's another distribution node down there. Oh, God! Okay. Apparently they've got the ion cannon from Command & Conquer Red Alert. Fantastic. I'm just going to kind of like stay out of the way of it. I feel as though I would very much like to not die here. Would you like a fireball, sir? I made it just for you. This is an artisanal fireball. I can charge like way more for this on Etsy. I hope you know and appreciate that. Ow! Stop that. Jerk. I was hoping one of my little side projectiles would hit that guy over there, but ooh, lots of fireballs now. You see it shooting all the extra projectiles and taking out the guy behind him? Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Okay, so there's another one activated. We'll avoid getting ion cannon. We'll grab one more item, and it looks like we got the Nomad Stick. I like that one. It gives me extra bullets. I like the idea of extra bullets, and I want to spawn more of them. I think we have one more thing left that we need to activate. You guys get fireball. Oh, no, that's a corner right there. That's not good. Explosive effects all look really, really nice. All right, so at attention level 4, I need to light this bad boy up over here, too. The faster I can get over there, the better. It looks like we've got another item on this side, too, which is nice. I'll take it. Inertia. I'll take an inertia, I guess. The inertia, like, it occasionally spawns like an AoE grenade that bounces to one of the enemies. I feel like I'm okay with that. What does this do? Hollow Talisman or Swarm Pendant. 30% chance to summon a Resectoid upon kill. Okay. And it looks like the Resectoid does damage. Oh, cool, we get healed by this one. Hey, there's a little guy right there. Nice. Okay, so they're little suicide bomber drones. Gotcha. I like drone tending. That sounds rad to me. I want to tend more drones. I like and approve of this idea. It sort of depends how many of these I can actively have. Looks like quite a few once the enemies start dropping. All right. Did that do? Ow, I'm taking damage right now. Somebody's shooting me in the face from space again. I do like it's pleasantly choreographed, or telegraphed, though. A lot of games do their telegraphing wrong, and so those abilities, you can see them. They are opposite of the blue color that they use for everything else in the game, and so they are super, super obvious on the color wheel. So if you get hit, it's kind of your own fault. 25% more way to go. And then I get to go to another level. Nope, don't want to get hit by that. No, thank you. All right, the final totem has been lit. Now I need to enter a portal. Let's head down that way. All right, the portage is open before us. We must go check it out and see if it is rad or if it is bad. Another distribution node down here, though. I'll take some more items. Give me Protocol 1.0. I like those extra little bouncy boy bullets. I enter the portal. Where hath we been deposited? The Valley of Believers. Okay. That's cool, that's cool. Just me and my little droney buddy. All right, so let's get some of these. Oh, it resets my money every time I go to a new level. So yeah, more Risk of Rain inspired than I thought. We should be firing a lot of extra projectiles at some of these enemies here, I think. Let's not wait too long. It may be best to go knock over one of the totems real fast, because we don't have any money to buy anything anyways. Oh, cool, this is another one of the healing ones, too. That makes my life easier. Little drones consume the flesh of the living. I don't even know if these guys are living. They might be ghosts or something. I'm not positively attuned to their status. However, we are at attention level 5 right now, which is kind of scary. A little bit anyways. I'm just going to there's not really any enemies to shoot at, so I'm just going to kind of like dodge these little AoEs. Kind of handle my own business. Yeah, I might need some supplementary assistance right there from ye oldie Chakram. Might be an okay idea. These little guys right here, like sometimes your bullets just fly over the top of their head and you don't get a hit. And so like I'm terrified of those little light bulb guys. They worry me. Little light bulb guys are a real tangible issue. Explosive AoE they do as well can be just kind of a bear to get away from. A little bit of a bitter pill. Oh, good. We're throwing rocks again. I like that rock fragmentation effect. It looks really good. Is it Dunzos? I believe that it is Dunzos. And now I've got more than enough money to pick up some of these distribution nodes. All right, so distribution node. We've got charged core. Restrictions. Additional projectiles that hit enemies within 20 meters. Yes. More. The more projectiles you give me, the happier I will be. I just want to be a spinning maelstrom of... Oh my god, this is the best item ever. I'm going to have to remember to pick up that item every single time that I see it. All right, give me something good. What you got for me? We've got Inertia or we've got Nomad Stick. Let's go for Inertia because that AoE can be kind of helpful. Teleport away from the whooping that's awaiting us right there. A whooping is awaiting. Throw a Chakram out, see who we can kill. Wipe those dudes out. Distribution node. While we wait for it to populate, I'll get that one too. Nomad Stick, I guess. Rune of Rebound. Inertia. We'll just go with everything that gives us damage for right now. I've played enough Risk of Rain 2 to know that, like, really, you kind of want to max out that old attack speed and, like, the amount of damage you're outputting before everything else. We've got 2 more of these things down here. Yeah, but I got to find my way through a brick wall in order to get after them. What you got over here? Here, catch. Nomad Stick. Sounds good. I feel like we're getting there. I feel like we're starting to deal a little bit of headache damage to the enemy. All right, let's light this beacon real quick, and then we'll track down other goodies in just a second. Burning areas are going to appear inside the circle. Good for warmth, bad for my feet, actually. Definitely think I'm going to have to see a podiatrist or something. Is that what the foot doctor is? What's a doctor that specializes in feet? I always wonder how doctors that specialize in unpleasant parts of the body, like the butthole, or like the foot, like how do they get into that type of special practice? I can't imagine a whole lot of people wake up in the morning and want to take a look at other people's like turd cutter. You know what I mean? Like take a look and make sure the old fart box is working properly. I assume it must pay well. Maybe that's what calls people in. That's what they're drawn to, is just the financial compensation. Things are getting a little chaotic up inside of here. Y'all gonna make me burn my foot. Up in here. Up in here. Fireball would be good. Maybe throw off a chakram as well. Well, we're killing the big armored guys pretty quickly, so that's nice. That totem should be lit AF. Oh, and the other one's like right over here. Good. Well, that's nice to know. I would like it if there was some kind of overworld map, too. While you're in here anyways. Like a map that has kind of like your character as a dot on it and tells you where you are. It doesn't have to show items or anything else like that, but a map where you gradually fill in the fog might be kind of cool. A swarm pendant. Yeah, I'll take one of those. So now my little explosive drones are doing 200% damage. Ooh, we got another one of those things that makes us spawn more bullets. Nice. I want to find a few more shrines before I push forward any further. This is getting kind of chaotic. Let me throw that out there. We already grabbed those two. Oh, wow, we just killed a bunch of enemies in one go. Hell to the yeah. There's a bad guy over here, but not for long. I don't really see anything around here that's thoroughly exciting me. There we go. That'll work. And we've got another crit increaser. I'll take the crit increaser. Sure, 30% chance to crit sounds nice. I don't know if, like, my little automatons and my little gadgets, they benefit from that as well. I hope that they do. It'd be nice. That blue pill right there, it makes me move faster. And I do feel like I'm starting to be a little bit sluggish compared to the movement speed of the enemy. So I'll take it. Nothing over that way. Let's go ahead and see if we can kind of like sprint away from enemies and grab a few more things. So we got 2 more nodes over here. We'll take that one. What did that do? The Eternal Heart? Oh, every hit gives us HP back. Yeah, that's probably a good thing to pick up. Give us a little bit of resilience and bounce back just in case we need it. This game could kind of be carpal tunnel inducing now that I'm thinking about it. Another one right there. Rune of Rebound. I mean, that just flatly removes damage when we get hit, so I'll definitely take that. We've got another pet shrine over here. Good, good, good. Knock those guys down. I don't know what these pets are. It looks like it's just a choice between a swarm drone and a hollow talisman. So it deals 300% damage. Yeah, it does like an AoE if I remember right. I think I had this on a previous run. It does like a butt stomp thing that does like a big AoE of damage like every 5 seconds. And I think it also has a chance to like stun or whatever. Inertia. Take Ritual Vessel, I guess. Nomad Stick. Rune of Rebound. Probably take the Rune of Rebound. It's basically the same thing as the teddy bear from Risk of Rain 2 where it does like that squeak noise when you get hit and it cancels out the damage to the point where you can basically almost be immune to damage. I don't know how many of those I've actually had in one run. I know that I've had enough Hoppo feathers in Risk of Rain to like basically stay in the air forever. What's that? The Opal Eye. I'll take the Opal Eye. More damage is good. And where was that last shrine at? I don't recall. I gotta find that last shrine and finish it off. It's getting a little bit hot and spicy in here. Take a blue pill. Make me a little bit faster. Ow. That does not appear to be activated. There's our last totem right there. Oh, good. It's a healing shrine. I can now commence the jiggling and playing poorly. Hell yeah. Throw that out. Wipe you out there. Take you out too. There's a nice little feeling of chaos in this. I do wish that maybe that we're just not that far yet. I want an item that increases my attack speed. I want to turn my handgun basically into an SMG. That's one of my favorite things about playing the Commando in Risk of Rain 2. That's why the Commando is one of my favorite characters, is because you can stack up like a million combat stimulants until eventually it's just like brrr, and it's like an entire field of bullets that the enemy now has to avoid. It's the greatest thing ever, especially if you can combine it with a ton of Hoppo feathers, so you basically turn into like a warthog. You just fly through the air, just burting things, just maximum burt. Yeah, I'm gonna say that the enemy horde is getting a little bit hot and spicy here. It's getting a little bit mayhem up in this area. All right, so the last one is lit. We got to get to the portal now. I'm going to try to make my way down there about as fast as possible, but no promises. We may or may not make it. That one's not activated anymore. Portal's down the... Oh, yeah, the portal is on the massive dais. That's where I would put a portal. If I had a massive dais and a portal, you better believe I'd put them together. I'd put them together like, I don't know, Spam and Musubi. There we go. I put them together like Spam and everything else that Spam goes on top of. Edge of the continent. All right. Wipe out a couple of bad guys over here. I've got no mun-muns. Yeah, we might as well kick off one of the towers. We're not really financially secure right now anyways, so... This will give us ample opportunity to kind of like... spam kill enemies and get some money stacked up. There we go. Perfect. They are now carpet bombing me once again from orbit. They're having trouble making it through the firewall. I got that network security, man. That intergalactic network security. Drop that guy. Throw a fireball that way because I can. Throw a chakram out. Make a little bit more cash money cheddar Skrilla Gouda stacks. There we go. You've got to go as well. I feel like our damage is right on the button right now. Our damage is doing really well. I may start focusing on, like, survivability or something, although we've got a decent amount of survivability, too. I don't think our survivability is really that off. Perfect. I should have enough money to buy everything that I want now. Let's go ahead and we'll grab this guy. What you got? What you got for me? Probably take that right there so that I'm restoring 3 health per shot instead of 2. Pay for you real fast because I'm a law-abiding citizen. Probably pick up another rune of rebound. I don't see anything being shown to me right now along the margins of my screen. Another portal over there. But I'm kind of caught up on whether or not I want to explore or whether I want to do portals. I think I'd rather fight bosses than do portals as far as like the overall gameplay loop is concerned. Like I kind of like the big, beefy, ridiculous bosses in Risk of Rain. Inertia, Ritual Vessel. Okay. More healing is more healing. Let's go ahead and lock this thing on down. Wipe out a few more enemies. They haven't really caught up with me yet. I should be able to just kind of like chill for a minute while all the little dudes tootle their way on over here. And tootle they shall. They've arrived. All right, well, let's get with the dodging of the fireballs and kind of, you know, just kind of get with the damage avoidance. We'll move around in circles. We'll circle strafe for another 50% off this totem. Today only, 50% off. I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. I think we kind of got our build where we want it to be. It's also possible that since this is a prologue, there's not really all the items in the game yet, which is why we're seeing so many repeats. I can recall that with Risk of Rain 2, when it was in early access, they were constantly adding new heroes and adding new relics and things like that that made the game more interesting. One thing I always really liked about Risk of Rain 2 is just from how divorced from reality that game is. Like, if they had an idea for an item, they did not hesitate. They put it in the game and they worried about balancing it later, which led to some really hilarious builds throughout the years in Risk of Rain 2. You can still make some really cool builds. What is that? Oh, it's the vertebral implant. That's right. Okay. Couldn't remember what it was. It looked like a shoe or something. I was like, am I getting like some new J's or something? Like, what am I being supplied with right now? I guess I'll take more AoE explosions. I feel like there's got to be something over this way that I've missed. I haven't really, like, gone to this side of the map. Yeah, there we go. Ow, okay. Adrenaline pill? Yeah, more damage is more damage. Messed up my special attack right there. Throw the chakram, please. I pushed the button like 800 times. Please throw the chakram. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have pushed the chakraming button that you might chakramate in the general direction of the enemy who desires chakramizing. Thank you. Flash or vertebral. Yeah, I'll take flash, I guess. I don't know. I don't like either of those options. I'm not a fan of either. I think they both kind of trash. Wow, we really getting dogpiled. I will take the opal eye for more damage. I will take the blue pill for more movement speed. And now I think we just need to finish off a portal down here. Let's get after it. But yeah, this is Gatekeeper, the prologue thereof. I hope you guys liked what you saw here today. It's pretty much what's written on the tin. This is just isometric Risk of Rain. If it feels like one of those things that you would be into, might be worth throwing on the old wish list. If you did not like Risk of Rain, you will probably not like this game either, because they're basically the same game with a different camera angle. One removes kind of like the 3D element and the Z levels. You can't jump all over the place and act all crazy and rowdy anymore flying through the sky, and then adds in a whole bunch of pets and whatnot. It is what it is. If you like Risk of Rain, this might be an interesting one to check on out. My only thing is, I would like a little bit more time to select items, I think. Or at least like when I'm near one of the distribution nodes. It'd be really, really nice if it told you what the item does before you pick it up, if you've seen that item before already. That'd be a nice thing. But it's not really like mandatory. It's not one of those things that like has to be added on in. It does remove kind of like the piecemeal rote memorization portion of the game that I think a lot of people find entertaining. So I'm not like super married to that critique either. That's just for me kind of like personally. I'm sure some other people would not like it because they enjoy the process of memorizing what every item looks like and does. But you know, fair enough. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie game every single day so that you don't have to. Today on the chopping block we had Gatekeeper, the prologue. Tomorrow we'll have something else. I will catch you all later. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and that's about all that I've got. Bye, folks.